Today I'm showing you a really powerful exploit that you can use in Cronos the New Dawn to kill hundreds of enemies in your playthrough without spending any ammo whatsoever and generally taking no damage rounding them up. I mean, the most, if you got acid spitting, like you might have to use like one or two small heals to round up if you got a bunch of enemies, but generally you can round them up taking no damage as long as you stay sprinting and stick tight to the corners. Sometimes you can't get everybody, like you see I didn't get everybody in that room, but I got like 7 or 8 or 9 of them definitely, and we want to get them as close to the door as possible. So I showed this a little bit, well I showed the theory off earlier this morning. I got a comment that it was spam, another comment confirming that it does work, but I wanted to actually show how it should be done for the middle and end game. I kind of showed it off in the first dispensary, but this is the actual technique that you'll be using throughout the game. So now that we rounded them up, whether we're bringing back 1 or 2 big dudes or we're bringing back a mob, whatever we're bringing back, try to get at least 1 really close to the door. This way we can just burn them. Now you have to be a little careful. You're going to try to melee by the door, especially if there's multiple enemies, because the fire at the door like this doesn't always catch all of them. Once we get outside, we can catch like everybody in the area, but the initial push of getting the first 1 or couple away from the door, you're kind of gonna have to spam like this. Now if you got acid dudes, you can go around the corner. You might have to reload a save. The door will close. It's not always that it's open too. So sometimes you do got acid dudes, but you can actually pick up these grenades so fast that once you hit an acid dude once, especially if you got the increased burn duration 1.33 and you don't even need it, you can actually spam it so fast, picking them up from the dispensary and going back to the door, where it's not a problem, where you can just avoid the acid. But it's just it's really cheese, like as you can see. And just so you can see, like when we reload a save, they kind of spread out. So what you want to do is just get really close, and you can go for 4 melees if you're on a 1v1. If you got really good timing, you put the fire close, then you can land 4 melees before you have to do a quick turn and go run back. Also, know your timing at the door. Sometimes the door takes a second to open depending on the location to the safe room, but as you can see, right after you step out, generally you can get it. The fire grenades or the torches have a really big radius, so this is quite easy to do. If you're struggling on resources, you can get really crazy with it too, and make sure like the bigger dudes give you the credits. The bigger dudes give you like 220 or 440, besides the really big ones that give you like the 1,000. But generally, sometimes you'll get the 220s or the 440s just off the dudes combining off other dudes outside the safe room when you bring back a mob, which is kind of nice. And if you really want, like I said, you can save and then do this and then just go back and just get resources. Like generally, the little dudes I don't worry about too much, but I'll do like kind of reload to save a couple times if I see the 220, 440 dudes, because it kind of is like a 33% chance roughly, I think, that you get it. Either that or about 50. Honestly, they have a pretty high success rate. Generally I only reload once or twice and I get the credits off them. The little dudes, if you want to reload crazy, you can get resources if you're struggling. Otherwise, I don't think it's that serious. Honestly, this exploit alone is so OP. Definitely take advantage of it now before it gets patched. I just wanted to show off this, like it actually can be used, because my initial video didn't show exactly how effective this is. If you like the video, leave a like, comment, share. It helps others find the video. I hope this helped.